Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D-Rose report. Still putting this up on the internet at 10, 11 o'clock. I don't still know what's wrong with this computer here at the store, but anyway, I can't blame Daniel Bryan for choking Justin Roberts with his necktie. If I ever seen the guy, I probably would too. Of course, I'd probably get fired, but that means I got hired. Anyway, it looks like Bret Hart's no longer general manager of Raw, and after Vince made the announcement last night, WWE did an angle with anonymous general manager this week to send Michael Cole instructions via email, and it appears the angle is going to be continued maybe even next week. And it's announced that last night's Raw, all of the NXT season rookies are now official members of the Raw roster, being hired by the new general manager. Dark match before last night's Raw, we didn't see Ted DiBiase defeat Goldust. Ted is now using Maurice as a valet. Now, unless she's injured, that's a step down, I would think, for Maurice. All right, now word coming out of WWE about Bret Hart being gone for the time being. There's talk that he might be back by the end of summer. He's gone indefinitely. Now that much of the details are available, yet no one seems to know, be concerned. But I think it's got to do with the Lloyds of London, which is in Bret's insurance policies with. Anyway, Bret's provider was kind of upset after the physical angle at the end of last week's Raw with the NXT rookies. Originally, though, Bret was going to face and do a shoot a face-to-face angle at the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view with the NXT rookies, but when he didn't make it to the show, plans were changed. And by the way, remember when I was telling you about Vince having two black eyes and the cut on his forehead or something? Nobody really knew what it was. Well, it could be, he showed up at the TV taping, but it could be, and some believe, he had a little cosmetic surgery done of some kind. Jerry Lawler did about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even more, when he was wearing sunglasses and the announce table was at the top of the ramp, which was a big mistake they should have never done. Alright, WWE's announced WrestleMania 29 is going to be taking place in San Francisco, California. Wrestling legend Wax Baker and John Cena Sr. was sitting in the crowd at last night's Raw in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's feeling amongst some, and this is the weird angle, that the returning Triple H is going to be the one that saves WWE from the NXT rookies. We'll see. As of this weekend, no idea about the guest host deal, but they're kind of thinking that it's going to be maybe every other week. Now this is strange. PETA sent a letter yesterday to Vince McMahon telling him that he should hire back Bryan Danielson, they know him by, because he's a vegan. And what other thing would make somebody hire somebody? You don't eat meat, so you get hired and fired whenever you want. Get fired, get hired again because you're vegan. That's a lame excuse. Alright, I want to do this. I got about a few minutes left. Got a newspaper article about tonight. Oh man, by the time I get this up, it'll be over with. Anyway, maybe they're have a rerun or something. Anyway, it's the article in the paper. It says, wrestler tackles game show host duties. The wrestler's Chris Jericho downfall is staged to, it's going to be on top of a 10-story high-rise in downtown Los Angeles, and the contestants will vary for different prizes all the way up to $1 million. So anyway, the players face the risk of being pushed off the roof, and if they lose. Anyway, they're going to be strapped on a decelerator harness. So I mean, it's not just going to be a murder. Anyway, it says it's scary when you get up there and stand on the edge, says Chris Jericho. He said, that's the reason I'm the host. I don't want to ever go over the edge unless the show gets canceled, and in that case, I'll probably be the first one thrown over. Chris Jericho's sense of humor, it says, has been on display elsewhere during his regular appearances on VH1 and E. The guest host of the show includes Best Damn Sports Show, period, Mad TV. Said he draws parallel between World Wrestling Entertainment experience and downfall beyond their showbiz elements. The game show begins with 6th episode, runs 9 o'clock tonight on ABC. Check your local broadcasting. Anyway, they're both high-intensity energy shows, and you're putting someone on the line. Besides the suspense, Downfall is also an amazing spectacle, it says. Anyway, the show sets up to include huge conveyor belt and sends replica of prizes up to the top of the building, and includes cars and I've seen big grand pianos and things like that, personal items, and they go falling from the roof and crashing to the street. What else could be more entertaining? Hang on a second. Now I'm back. Cody Rhodes versus the NXT rookie Lucky Cannon will be the main event on tonight's episode of NXT on Sci-Fi. Alright, after last night's Raw went off, Raw Superstars came out to brawl with the NXT rookies. Randy Orton, Goldust, Evan Bourne, and others sent the rookies running away at the end of the show. Raw Superstars posing in the ring, and John Cena hugged his father at the ringside. Randy Orton posed last in the ring as Cena left. Matches taped before Raw, by the way, Thursday's WWE Superstars include Brie Bella taking on Jillian Hall, and R-Truth versus William Regal. Wade Barrett said on Raw tonight that his championship match at WWE pay-per-view is still on. Barrett receives the match of his choice for winning the NXT Season 1, but it is taken away from him. It was taken away from him with Bret Hart. With the rookies being on Raw now, I guess Wade Barrett gets his shot back, or a shot cut. As noted before, WWE recently trademarked the word Nexus, and it appears it's going to be the new name for NXT rookie number 1 as Wade Barrett used the name on Raw tonight, or last night, come to think of it. Jericho is going to be appearing on the, I was telling you, Good Morning America show, 8 p.m. about the Downfall show. So let me know if you catch Downfall, what you think of it. I'm going to try and tape it and watch it. To clarify the post of Sheamus earlier, his WWE title win last night was the 100th time the belt has changed. Sheamus isn't the 100th champion. John Cena wrote following on his Twitter account, said, "C Nation, it's amazing what good night's sleep does and good workout can do. I'm not upset about the WWE Championship. I will handle it. It's just a real upset at NXT. They've been just too much, and sometimes you gotta say, Cena it, in other words. And I may go down for it, but I'm gonna go down swinging." Alright, WWE upcoming DVD Cena's is going to be released November 9th, and I'm about out of time. What else have I got on here? WWE's looking on doing a Legend. Now, I'd like to see this. They're going to be doing a Bobby the Brain Heenan DVD on December 18th. Should be good. Old buddy of mine. Hey, I got to go.